Welcome to the PitchDecks and Playdate podcast. We're two dads documenting the messy intersection of product launches and parenting. Join us as we turn our real-life struggles into comedy and our product ideas into reality, all while navigating the hilarious, painful, and beautiful chaos of managing active family lives and working real jobs.
Scott, we're on, baby. We're on.
We're on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to PitchDecks and Playdates. I'm Scotty B. I'm here with Ernie. How are you, buddy?
Scotty, a little tired, but I'm good. I'm good.
You had to work a real job?
Well, it's been my real job, yes. I've been knee-deep in it, trying to get it up and running. Super excited about it, though. Happy to be doing it. But then also, let's be honest, Scott, we had a weekend in Tahoe together, and I'm still recovering from that.
Oh, we're going to get into that on Playdate.
Well, we'll get down to Playdates, but yeah. I'm still recovering. I'm still recovering, Scott.
Yeah.
You know.
But Pitch Decks today is going to be fun.
Oh, let's hear it. What you got?
I'm pretty pumped about today.
Okay.
So we started a podcast network.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That has 3 channels on it. The Winning Parlay podcast. And everybody, you can find all this if you go into the more in the section, and you'll see all the channels. Yeah. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like. We appreciate the support. Ernie, I blasted like 30 to 40 contacts on my phone yesterday. Friends and family. Yeah. We're up to 20 subscribers on this new podcast.
Oh, I love it. You know what, Scott? That's actually a good way to find out who your friends are.
It's true.
You know?
It's true. I wanted to know how respected I was. Yeah. And I'm, borderline. You know, if I can get half, that's good. I'll be happy with that.
All right.
But thank you for that support, everybody. And but in Winning Parlay, we had your brother Fern come on.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a guest from time to time, and he's a character.
He is a character.
A lifelong friend of mine, obviously your lifelong brother. And we launched a channel for him because on Winning Parlay, we started asking him, like, what's your Super Bowl snacks, Fern? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it got into this food thing, and come to find out he's quite the foodie.
Yes.
Right. And the character. Quite the character. And so Ernie, through his tech savvy mind, ended up putting together a channel for him. It's called the Wurmhole of Flavor.
Yes. Okay? You should, maybe let me bring it up, Scott. Let me bring it up while you're talking about it.
Take over.
Well, there it is. No, Scott, you're doing a great job. No, there it is, the Wurmhole of Flavor. It's his YouTube channel. So yeah, so go ahead, Scott.
You put together, we've got 4 videos on there so far. He's getting a lot of views.
A lot of views, yeah.
I know you were a little you were hoping, because you've done a lot of work on this.
Yes.
And you might want to share that when we get into like the setup of the YouTube channel,
sure, what
it takes to do that. And maybe that could be sort of part of the title to this episode.
Sure, absolutely.
Something to do with how to set up a YouTube channel and what to expect and all the different sort of maneuvering that you have to do in order to kind of create traction, create views. It's not easy, is it?
No, not at all, Scott. No.
I don't think we thought it would be easy, but I think sometimes the internet tells us, hey, this is going to go viral.
Yeah, the internet fools you into thinking you're smart. Yeah. We're all going to be rich.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got 18-year-olds making videos. Tell me why I'm so stupid and why they're wealthy and I'm not,
Right. So I think one of the videos has almost 200 views.
Yeah.
And I think so you can why don't you get into your mindset with creating it and sort of what went into that and sort of what your expectations were, and we can kind of go from there.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. So just first of all, setting up a YouTube channel, while straightforward, there is a lot of things you have to keep in mind. And obviously I'm not going to there's a lot of better videos out there than I can explain how to go about setting up a YouTube channel. But to kind of reference what you were talking about, we did a lot of work with, let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in. We did a lot of work with the thumbnails and the titles and the descriptions. Like that's a lot of work. So, and also to be transparent, I use a lot of AI, some of the AI image models to help me with the pictures and the titles. But Scott, I'm not gonna lie to you, Scott, I thought for sure we would crack a few thousand views. And unfortunately, our best one right here is 199 over here. But I mean, I'm totally happy, but I just didn't realize, Scott, this is hard work. Hard work. You put
in you, and I think that a little bit of the disappointment came from you really went in and chose the right, and I'm not even going to use the right terminology, but use the right words, use the right hashtags.
Right.
You really did research and to find out what people, how to get this in front of them.
Absolutely.
And it turns out, and what we talked about, you might want to get in this. It might be a pay to play deal.
Yeah, I think you have to pay to play because I mean, listen, with the winning parlay, which was our sports gambling site, we understand that's a niche. It uses AI. We knew that would be we knew we were already excluding a big segment of it. But for the Wurmhole of Flavor, which is nothing more than a short, quick food review of some amazing spots, hidden spots, popular spots within the Bay Area, we thought for sure that had a really good possibility of gaining traction. And what I mean by traction, we're talking about maybe a few hundred subscribers, maybe a few thousand views. Nothing too crazy, right?
Right.
And like I said, Scott, you've been really good at keeping me grounded. Where I really thought with all the research and work I did that it would be I don't want to say an instant success, but it'd be more successful. Scott, maybe that's why I'm a little bit somber today. Maybe that's why I'm not bringing the energy today. I apologize for that.
But you know what? That's okay. You look good, and that's really all that matters right now. Okay.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
The thing is, though, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I was pretty happy with the results from that, and what I also know in my little bit of experience and just with podcasting and YouTube is that it does take time.
Oh, this is hard. This is so hard, Scott.
It takes time to build, and especially if you're not putting out the money, and we're going to do that. We're going to spend a little bit to try to promote the Wurmhole of Flavor. And how does that work?
Well, Scott, can I take 5 seconds real quick? I got to itch in my ear. Hold on.
Yeah, get that.
Okay.
Leave it in. Woo. Don't cut it. That's real shit.
I'm sorry about that, Scott. I couldn't make it through. I had an itch there.
We needed it.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, one other thing too, Scott, that I also wanted to share too was we also also did the Instagram site too, right? And also I had to kind of pivot with our Instagram strategy, and focus also maybe on more imagery and content, but more imagery and titles for the Instagram channel to match the YouTube channel. That was another thing I've recently done, because before I didn't have these very image specific titles.
Okay.
It was just more like the first frame of the video. So that's another thing that I have been doing and working on. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there, Scott. Just so much has gone into this. And
while you think about how we can explain like where we got to, maybe we are gonna start a little marketing campaign to try to promote Wurmhole. Let's get into that in a minute. But I think we should play the San Francisco, the Chinatown video.
Oh, baby, let's go.
That's I think my favorite one.
All right, let's do it.
And we can go to my share screen, and hopefully you can see that. And then I'll go to videos here. And I think it's this one. It's got 70 views. This one's my favorite. So enjoy this, everybody.
Hey, kids. It's your old Uncle Fern. Just waiting here. I was looking for the help. It's Chinese New Year, so things get a little bit complicated. But we are at this restaurant that you're going to love if you ever make it. We're here. We're about to have soup because it's the best thing here. You're going to really dig it. Here we go. Okay, we're here, you guys. Look, it's Chinese New Year. We're going from the year of the snake to the year of the horse. So here we go. Come on, kids, let's go. Oh my God, are you guys ready? We're here. Utopia Cafe. Nobody knows about this stuff. You guys are going to be, now you're inside. This is the inside scoop. Here we go. Utopia Cafe. Here we go.
Dude, he's a natural. He's a natural.
The one that's on the picture.
This is my favorite part.
Here, kids, let's get ready to handle that grumble. Food ready. Let's try it. Let's see what's up. Oh my God, that is so good, you guys. In San Francisco, Utopia Cafe. We're about to have some noodles. We're about to have some bok choy. It's, guess what? Chinese New Year. Gong hei fa choy. See you next time.
Man, he's good.
Look at that.
He's good.
Look at that.
He is good, man. That was really good.
I mean, that was his second. I think that was his second video he ever shot.
Yeah, he was.
So I'm pumped. We're two dads documenting messy.
Hold on, Scott, you still got it playing, Scott. You got it playing.
Oh, sorry. Join us as we turn our real life. Oh my God. Is it off? Is it off? Hilarious.
going, man.
Beautiful. Beautiful chaos.
Scott, that was the best.
Dude,
I needed that.
I'm just gonna exit out.
That was awesome, Scott.
Is that better?
That's
Is that better? Is it done? Dude, I don't know what's going on.
Dude, this is what I love about this. You can see us. We're doing this live. We're two jackasses trying to figure this out.
You got to figure out how to get sound on your computer. I can't be doing this anymore.
Dude, that was awesome, dude. I needed that.
But dude,
I needed
but
that.
Fern, you love him or hate him. I love him. I mean, but he's polarizing, right?
But dude, that's the thing. People are either love him or they're gonna hate his ass.
Exactly.
And I have a good feeling they're gonna hate his ass.
But he's so good. He's such a natural, dude. I love it. I love it. So
he's good.
And it took some time to kind of get him because we were pumped.
To convince him.
Yeah.
Scott, you know what we did this weekend though? Also, that I want to tell the viewers that I'm really happy that we did. See, now that's all I needed, Scott. I'm back. I'm
There
back.
you go. You're back.
I'm
You're back.
But I want to bring something up real quick to show the viewers kind of how we're just parlaying all of this. And what I mean by that is like, let me go here. Let me bring this up, Scott. I want to get this set up. So excuse me. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to go back to my desktop, and you see how in episode 1 and 2, we talked about making the bacon and coffee t-shirt. And this is kind of the idea of the whole cross promotion part of it. This is why YouTube is so awesome. You mean, don't get me wrong. I just spent 10 minutes talking about how I was a little bit disappointed, but this is the power of it. Look at the cross promotion now. And look, it looks great on him.
Right.
Like it just looks great on him, and he goes and talks. And I mean, you won't hear it, but we play some of the video right here. And look at that.
Yeah.
And look at that. That's just,
no, it's good. And that's the t-shirt that we created in, was it episode 1?
Episode 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's so awesome. And then go down, buy someone, please get the merch, get the t-shirt.
Yes, we got the merch. We got the merch. More's coming. So far we've got the bacon and coffee t-shirts that's on the site. We've got, and then we also we're promoting the network. So we've got 3 channels now that we'd love to get subscriptions for.
Yeah. So here we go. So let's quickly, let me quickly bring this up, Scott. So right now we're in the PitchDecks and Playdate. That is actually the parent channel, the parent network. Right. And down below you'll see our winning parlay and the Wurmhole of Flavor. I mean, listen, this is it. Like I always tell people, it took Mr. Beast I think 12 years to get where he's at, or if not more. So you know what? We got 11 more years to go, Bish. We're almost there.
We're grassroots. And those of you listening right now, thank you. Mm-hmm. Ride with us, baby.
We love you.
Take us. Come on this ride with us in this journey.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. So everybody, please subscribe. Jump on the network. Subscribe to the shows. We're still putting out winning parlay episodes about twice a month. It's off season for football, but once football season starts, that's going to be a ride.
Hey, Scott, do you want to give them an example? What are we doing this year for the winning parlay? You want to give them maybe a little breakdown of what we're planning to do on the winning parlay this year?
Yeah. So what it is, the winning parlay is Ernie created an AI website that helps you with your football bets. Mm-hmm. And it's a great user-friendly tool. It's basically free. It's very minimal cost, if at all, to sign up. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to join a contest this year called the Circa Millions, where we have a chance to win $1 million. The buy-in is $1,000. And Ernie's going to do a ticket. I'm going to do a ticket. And what it is, a ticket refers to, we pick 5 games a week against the spread. It's a contest. It's through Las Vegas. And we're also going to pick a card for the AI.
Yes.
For so you're going to have a card with your picks. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have a card with my picks.
Right.
And then AI will have its own card with their picks.
And let's see who does the best.
It's really going to truly be man versus machine.
Yeah, it is true.
Right? Because we'll still use the website for our picks. It's going to help us, but I don't know if it's going to be exact as the AI every week. Yeah, because we're stubborn and we think we're right men. And we're human.
Yeah, we know more than machine. We're men. Exactly. And you know, Scott, that's why I never believe AI is going to work 100%, because men are
right.
You know what? AI doesn't understand ego, and ego is a powerful thing. You know?
But watch out. What if it does?
Oh,
anyways,
then we're all
let's
screwed.
not digress. All right. So life is good. Thank you for joining us on the PitchDecks segment. Ernie, is it time to get into our hoodies and have our play date?
Let's do it, Scott.
We'll be right back, everybody.
All right, bye.
Just talk.
All right, let's do it, Scott. We're on, baby.
We're
back.
on. Welcome to the Playdates section of PitchDecks and Playdates. Ernie, what's up with this rainy weather? We're a little gloomy. It's Wednesday. You have to reply to your boss in an email. You got to take a couple breaks doing that.
Dude, I tell you what, Scotty, you know what? It is something about this weather, man. Like, I do better when it's sunny. I do so much better. Listen, honestly, let's be honest. Let's tell the viewers the reality. We spent 2 days together in Tahoe with the other brothers, and it was a lot. I don't think being 50 plus years old, I don't think we could do that anymore, Scott. Right? It was a lot. Like let them. You had to leave after a while. You left. You just said I can't do this. I can't do this anymore.
That means a lot coming from you. I mean, hearing that coming from you, that was a lot. Wow, I'm usually the one.
You don't think so? Amazing. It was a lot, don't you think?
Well, I did 24 hours.
Right.
You guys did 48.
Yeah.
24 is my limit. Yeah, 24 is my limit.
You were smart. Come to think about it, I probably should have left when you did. I probably should have left.
Because I went out on a high note.
Yeah.
I went out on a high note. Like, good time. Wasn't like, it was kind of like George Costanza, in Seinfeld. I always had to leave on a high note.
The truth is like, we just can't do that anymore. Like, I mean, what do you think the age is? Like maybe 40, 45 is when it stops?
And when you say that, you're talking about like just partying, drinking, having
it's not even so much partying, just day drinking. Like, what? Getting shitty sleep, eating shitty food, and day drinking.
But at least we had our CPAP machines. And that's because if we didn't have those, right?
So I mean, let's paint the picture. First of all, we all shared a suite. Right, so paint the picture. So we got a beautiful suite. It was a big suite. It's like an apartment. It's an apartment.
It was nice, dude.
Right,
impressive. Ernie set it up. Yeah. Ernie's a Tahoe guru. He set it up at Bally's.
But 3 of the 5 people there had CPAP machines.
Yes, 5 of us. Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's a good thing we're all married or don't care about women, because it would have killed any sort of romantic mood.
No, no. I mean, you and your brother had to share a bed, which is good. That's what brothers do, right?
No problem with that.
We brought in a rolling bed for Big J.
Right. Yeah.
Other brothers
slept
on the couch.
Sofa. Yeah.
And then I got my own full size bed, which was very generous.
Which, by the way, Scott, I didn't know you slept with a noise machine.
Gotta have it. You were so angry,
dude. I was. I thought. Well, you know what? A funny thing is. So so Scott's noise machines, it sounds like a sprinkler system to me.
Yeah, it's rain.
It sounds like rain. So here's the thing. This is a true story. So I woke up to that and I thought I was at home, because sometimes in the summer we sleep with our window open because it cools off at night, and then the sprinklers go off in the morning, right? So dude, I like Pavlov's dog. I hear that. I thought I was at home, and then I confused my brother's body for my wife's. So I tried to spoon him, and he got all pissed. I guess I tried twice.
Oh my god!
And then he was telling me the story in the morning, but I told him like that. Now he knows how loving I am. He knows how
exactly.
Caring. And I told him, just let it happen next time. Let it happen.
Well, the reason I needed the rain is because 3 of us had CPAPs out of the 5. Well, 4 of us need CPAPs, right? But Big Brother doesn't have a CPAP, so I couldn't deal with his snoring, bro.
Was it? I didn't even hit you. I was out.
You were out. Right. Of course. You're out,
so Are you a light sleeper? Is that what I'm learning?
Yeah, I'm a light sleeper. Yeah. I am kind of a light sleeper. And I guess the older I get, it's like I like my bed. I like my own. It's always hard for me to sleep somewhere else, especially if I'm not drinking, right? If I'm not going to pass out, it's a little bit tougher.
So Scott, you sleep with the noisemaker every night?
Every night, dude.
Really?
Every night.
So could you sleep without it?
Yeah, I could. I think getting to sleep is nice. I like it, you know. But then, but what if someone breaks in my house though, dude?
Right.
Like I fucking hear them, Well,
don't worry, they won't kill you, because I know you're asleep because of the CPAP and the rainmaker.
But dude, it was such a good time seeing you guys. We went and saw Artie the One Man Party. For those of you who don't know who that is.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you with us? Are you getting sidetracked?
My boss just texted me. Hold on. He just DM'd me, and I completely forgot we're filming
a solo podcast. They're awesome. Solo podcasts are the best.
Dude, Scott, I completely fucking zoned out. I was answering.
This is what you get on the Playdate
Yeah,
side.
this is honest. Give me a second. I got to reply to this. Sorry about that, man. Just, dude, honestly, that's baby. America is seeing how this works. Like we got real jobs. We got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've had days like this too. I mean, as we know, phone blowing up, emails coming in. Oh, get that ear scratch.
Dude, my ears. I don't know what's going on today, Scott. My ears are itching.
It's old age. It's wax buildup. It's hairy ears. It's a problem.
Scott, why did we? I don't understand. It's like that's the cruelest trick. Getting old. Getting old is the cruelest trick.
And they say not to use Q-tips.
Fuck
like,
that.
What's that all about?
My ear itches. I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
I don't. Is that maybe because of what? It spreads the infection around. Spreads the stuff around. I
think it like pushes it down or something. But like, then what's Q-tips for? Like I don't get it. Art projects. What's going on here,
Scott? So I got to ask you something since I got you. What was your true after this weekend we just spent? What did you learn? What did you not learn? What did you like? Were we too much for you? Be honest with us.
No,
we can recap.
No,
we can recap.
No, like you said, I think episode back. I know when it's time to go.
Right.
I know when it's time to go, and it's kind of a running joke with us. That's like, I first always say, oh, I'll be there. I'm gonna stay 2 nights. It's gonna be fun. And then, you guys kind of know it ain't going to happen. And then I kind of know because I'm excited, right? I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. Looking forward. But then like after 24 hours, it's kind of like, oh, I think I got to get out of here.
Right.
Just to get home, my own bed. We've had enough fun. But, and the running joke is, I'm going to leave. And you always say, oh, I'm going to hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But then the best is like Friday night. All of a sudden we go out for a little bit. We go see Artie the One Man Party at Harrah's, which, by the way, is a blast.
Right, okay? Right. Mm-hmm.
It's free entry. It's just a good time.
Even though he might be done. He may be dying soon. He didn't look good. He looked like he was in life support.
I mean, he's been doing it 40 years,
dude. Ever since we were kids. I remember watching him when I was in college.
Dude, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But it's a good time, and we came back from Artie the Party. And all of a sudden, we're walking back, and Ernie pulls like a Clark Kent Superman.
That's right.
And we're walking back, and he's like, "All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to play poker." And you bolted across the street, jaywalked. You hit up your spot at Caesars, right?
It was at the old Harvey's. I think they call it Caesar Republic now. Yeah.
Okay. So you bolt. I'm like, dude, I thought this guy loved me. I'm gonna hurt his feelings by leaving, and he's just gone.
No, just for an hour. I just left you for an hour.
I know.
You were with the other brothers, even though I learned this weekend that when the three of us are together, it could be a problem. It could be a little bit too much stimulation. It's too much. I heard. Dude, I heard it's fatigue.
To be honest with you, here's the thing. I had a blast.
All right.
I really did, and I would tell you that. Now, if I stayed that next night, I probably would have been like, I got to get out of here.
It would have been too much. It would have been too much.
Too much. It would have been too much.
Yeah.
So it stayed for the perfect amount of. And dude, think about it, dude. We're 50-year-old, mid 50s guys on a guy's trip. I mean, how long can people tolerate that?
That's a good point, Scott.
Right?
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments. I mean, are you guys doing guys trips? And if so, how, what's your max? I'd say 24, 48 hours max, dude.
Or don't you think, or maybe like I said, I think I might have said this earlier, or maybe you just need like your own room so you could decompress for an hour or two by yourself.
That's a good idea too.
Right?
But I kind of like having the suite. I kind of like us lounging, watching football.
Oh, during football season, yeah. During football season, yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah.
We bet on the UFL. We hit on the Dallas Renegades, baby.
Hey, Renegades,
right?
Thank you. Made a few $100 on the Dallas Renegades.
What else were we watching? Oh, and it was March Madness, of course.
Yeah, March Madness. It was good, yeah.
So we had a good time. We were eating. Someone brought up a giant stick of salami. That's a typical guys trip meal. Hey, I got a giant stick of salami.
But it came in handy like at 1 a.m. when
it's huge.
We're just hungry and got nothing to eat and too lazy to go out.
And then when we came back, Fern and I got something to eat at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We come back. I had to hide in the corner with my food because you Lopez brothers are going to be all over that shit,
Right.
But I did give you my tater tots.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
That was good.
Hey, Scott, one thing I did notice I wanted to bring up is since we're already, at what point do guys and girls don't talk anymore? Like, I felt like when I was younger, you could sit down and spit game or just talk to people, girls.
Yeah.
But like, it seems like after a certain age, like if you ask, because I noticed my little brother, like he was trying to talk to people, nothing anything creepy, but just trying to talk, see if girls want to dance, and it was like,
Yeah.
Ew. You know, he was like the biggest creep. You know, when did that happen? You know, what's going on?
I
Honestly,
don't know. I mean,
dude.
I don't
Honestly, there
know.
was a vibe. Even though as much as we had a good time at Artie's, there was a vibe there where, like,
It's a lot of girls dancing together. It's a lot of like, or I should say women, right? Because it's an older crowd there,
right.
which is kind of nice. But it's a lot of like birthday parties. So you got groups of just like guys trips. It's
Yeah.
girls trips.
But yeah,
And
but
a lot of them
they don't want anyone talking to them.
no, they don't. They don't. They don't. I don't
Like,
know. It's just
that would be that would be interesting if, you know, I wish we had women, you know, viewers who could put in the comments, why is that? Like, honestly, I've never seen, like, it seems like the older I get, the worse it becomes.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, people don't want to, like, why go dancing if you don't want people to dance with you or ask you to dance? I don't know. It just seems like socially, it seems like there's a big shift.
I think the days of like, would you like to have a dance? I think those are over, dude. That went out in the 50s.
No, dude.
You know,
I felt like you could approach. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe, dude. Honestly, we're just dating ourselves. Maybe that's
but
it.
like even in our 20s, if you're going to the club or something, you got to go out with women,
Right.
you know. We're like 5 guys, like that's kind of intimidating, I think.
You know, or maybe just us. Maybe no one wants to dance with us. Maybe that's the thing.
That may have a lot to do with it. But I also think like you need like even now, if I don't like to go out with, like, if I go around here, go see a band or go to somewhere, I like to go with like a group of like a couple girls, couple guys, you know, then you can dance with the girl, you know what I mean? Instead of like trying to hit, I don't know,
or
hitting
maybe
on
like
women.
maybe it's just we're it's way past us. Maybe we're just older.
I think so.
I just don't understand that concept. Like I said, I was watching my little brother just try to talk. He wasn't even trying to do anything. And man, it was like just
And he is such a I was so impressed with him, and I kept saying he's 50 right now, but he's always like the little brother, and I kept saying, man, I'm so impressed with how this young man has become such a young man.
Yeah, he's 50 years old.
He's so generous. He's so kind. It's like, was he adopted? Like, how did he get in that bloodline?
You talk about him like you're 35 and he's 15, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But in reality, he's just 3 years younger than us.
But he also knew his limit. He's like, all right, I'm heading back. Everybody knows their limit. You know?
No, that was good.
It was a good time, dude. I definitely want to do that again.
Yeah, no, we're definitely.
Thank you for setting up that suite.
Yeah, no, maybe we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
So, where are we at on time? We about the 30-minute mark?
Yeah, no, it's about, I think so, about 12, 15. You know, I feel like I didn't bring it today. I feel like I'm a little bit, yeah.
Hey, you're beautiful. This is real life. We have a Tahoe trip, you know. And you want to re-record, we'll re-record.
I don't man. We want America to see this. We want America to see the real us because it's a show.
I had we can close with this. I had a friend come over yesterday and brought his daughter to have a little play. Yesterday was Cesar Chavez Day. Okay,
but you know, like we were talking about, I thought they're trying to cancel that guy now because apparently he was like you know, like a chauvinist.
Bad man.
Yeah, he was like a misogynistic chauvinist asshole.
Yeah, I think it used to be Columbus Day, but that got canceled or something. So now I don't know what they're doing. So, but it was on a Tuesday, bro. So go to school Monday, off Tuesday. What are they thinking?
Fucking stupid.
Dude, what are they thinking? So we had a friend come over, brought his daughter, tried to have a little play date. But dude, he brought Cinnabon.
Oh my God.
Cinnabon. We talked about our back fat in our video, my back fat. Dude, what's he trying to do to me?
Listen, he's trying to be friends with you. That's
Dude.
That's a good that's a good buddy. That's a good friend right there. You know what? That has the potential of making a good friendship.
When was the last time you had Cinnabon?
You can't even. Where do you get that? Don't you? Was it like at the mall?
Yeah, at the mall.
Is there a mall open? Wait, hold on. There's a couple things here. There's a mall open and there's a Cinnabon in it. Those are two amazing things.
Dude,
is that like at Sun Valley? Where do you get that?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Really?
It's 1,000 calories for one. Right?
Oh, why'd you look it up? Don't look it up.
50 grams of fat. It's the worst thing you could eat. And I had 2 of them.
Oh my God.
I had 2 of them.
You can't help yourself.
I've been so good for like 3 weeks, and I just hit a wall yesterday.
You know what? It's hard. It's hard eating well. It's hard being healthy.
I can't control myself when it comes to sugar.
Well, not with fucking Cinnabons around. I'd be doing the same thing.
Dude, two of them? Really? I don't know. That's
Dude,
pretty.
well, okay, since we're having food confessions here. So Lex, yesterday, my beautiful wife went to Trader Joe's and came back with like some sort of like vanilla chocolate gluten free some sort of concoction. Dude, we fucking crushed that thing in like an hour. Like it was like a pancake, dude. It was like a pan sheet cake. Like we fucking killed it.
And just because it says gluten free, it
Yeah.
tricks your mind.
Dude, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
That
like, oh,
is
I can
so
eat the
right.
whole thing. It's healthy.
Like I felt good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym now that I've eaten well.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
You know, I'm like, what the hell a day? I ate gluten free chocolate cake and I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm fucking probably down 4 pounds, you know?
Dude. Yeah, it's rough. So so stay away from Cinnabon, unless you're under 25, because that stuff is evil. I'm telling you.
I love it.
So anyways, that was my little side note. And then I went to the dentist yesterday.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. Haven't been to the
How'd that
dentist
go?
in a while.
Dude, okay. I got an amazing dental story for you. But go ahead, you tell me. I'll wait.
Oh, the teeth aren't bad. Not
Sure.
a lot of decay, but I think I need a root canal.
Hold on.
Dude.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I'm gonna call bullshit
think
on
so?
that. Yes,
so?
because you know what? I think there's an epidemic of that. Because the same thing happened to my wife. Like, do your teeth
Really?
even hurt? Your teeth hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Do you have any
Doesn't hurt.
problems?
Nothing. No.
Right.
No.
Because the same thing happened to my
No.
wife. They she went in for, I think it was, and was this a new dentist or was this someone?
Yeah, new dentist.
Dude, I'm convinced it's a scam because we switched dentals like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And first checkup, you need a root canal. And like my wife's like, what? Like, I didn't know that. Either way. And I don't think like root canal's not covered. I think it's partially covered.
No, right.
So
Yeah.
you have to come up with like a couple of grand. So just be careful with that, Scott.
I know.
Be careful with
I'm gonna go. I'll probably make the appointment and go check it out and see. Because she was like, I like this dentist, but she was like, it's possible that we can just, it's not deep enough, but they need the root canal. And I asked, I said, is this guy legit, or is he gonna want to do root canal? I asked the dentist that. She's like, no, they're great. Of course they're gonna tell. They're not gonna tell me the truth.
So Scott, so my dental story. This is good because I hate the dentist.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Well, so I grew up overseas, so we had to go.
Oh, you don't like to be touched either.
Well, that's more physical touch in the mouth. I don't consider that being touch. That's just
okay.
No, I'm not talking. You're talking like massage, and that's intimate touch, like
Okay.
That, yeah, right. But no. So I hadn't gone, dude. I have not gone to the dentist since fucking Obama was president. And we have great dental insurance. I just refused to go because I used to go when I lived overseas. We would go dental overseas, and that's like barbaric shit, That's like that wasn't pleasant. So Scott, I probably went. This is the truth. I'm not even lying. When was the last year of Obama's presidency?
Who knows?
2012,
14?
like 14, 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, so I hadn't had a teeth cleaning in about 10 years. 10 years. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I got to. I know America's disgusted with me. I'm sorry. I just had to go. It's just because
you're not alone.
Because even I'm like, you know what? I can't. What am I going to be like? Lose my teeth in my 50s? Scott, so I went in. They had to give me 2.5 cleaning sessions because I had that much plaque buildup. I had to come 2.5 more times, right? And you know how you get like 2 free cleanings a year?
Yeah.
They use mine back to back, They said, fuck 6 months. We're going to use it back to back. But Scott, besides a little tartar buildup, not tartar, plaque buildup.
Plaque.
Here you have tartar sauces. Besides some tartar sauce buildup, besides some plaque buildup, Scott, fucking teeth were amazing. No cavities.
Really?
No, dude. Well, because I do brush and floss, but
yeah, right.
But dude, 10 years without a cleaning. So
yeah.
But now I'm back. Right, I go every 6 months.
I think back like pre-divorce when I was just like eating my happiness.
Yeah.
I was like all into like, dude, I was eating like sour gummies, like all the shits that just so bad for your teeth, dude. And it's like brushing, like pandemic, COVID hits, like I don't need to brush. I'm not going anywhere. It was bad. It was
really?
disgusting.
Let yourself go, baby. That's life. I get it though. I get. You know what? That doesn't sound like dental problem. That sounds like maybe you just weren't in the best happiest place.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It was. Yeah. It was. My joy was Ben and Jerry's and Sour Patch Gummy Bears or whatever the hell it's called.
I got you. We've all been there. And Cinnabon. We all got there.
And Cinnabon. Ooh. Anyways.
All right, Scotty.
Well, good stuff, Biggie.
So listen, I want to apologize to America and you. I'm a little bit down today. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
You know
Just didn't
what?
have
It's
it in me.
life. It's life. We love you, and we'll be back next week. Another episode, another pitch,
Please
another
subscribe.
Playdate.
Tell your friends.
Please. All right.
All right,
Good to
Scotty.
see you, Biggie. We'll
Love
see you
baby.
next time.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.